there Gemini, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your monthly work and money reading for September. So let's see what is on the cards for you in terms of your job, your career, your finances, your investments. Gemini, I'm going to, first of all, choose you an overarching energy from the Moonchild Tarot. We will then go to your Rider-Waite story for the overview, and then I'll be pulling you a few specific cards for your money sector, and then closing out with the Angels of Abundance. So this is the first time I've used this deck, guys, and the very, very first time, because you were the first reading. It is such a beautiful deck. It is illustrated by Danielle Knoll, my favorite. So let's get your, excuse me, I've got some smoothie stuck in my throat. I am drinking my smoothie at the same time. Here we go. Wow, 8 of Wands. So it's a little bit stuck together. 8 of Wands. What a beautiful energy. Now this really is the energy of swift change. It can be a communication coming in. It can also indicate movement or travel or relocation. But it's Wands, guys, so it's about energy, passion, purpose. So whatever the message or the movement or the change, generally with the 8 of Wands, it's bringing you closer to that energy. So beautiful card to start off with. At the bottom of the deck, well, I've got the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, look at that big coin. So let's get the rest of the cards out for you, Gemini. Gee, I'm just going to have to have a little rearrange here. Didn't think that through. Going to, oh, look, it's at the bottom there too, the Empress. So let's get out your money card, sorry, your work and money cards. I'm going to wait for the first card to flip or fall. I will then be choosing the cards, and we will get the clarifiers as well. First one out is the 5 of Wands. Blocks or challenges, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Advice from Spirit or Tarot, we have the Justice. And the outcome, near future energy, the Moon. Interesting. Guess what's at the bottom of the deck, guys? Again, the 8 of Wands. But I'm not going to pop the bottom of the deck energy down. I'm going to pull a couple of cards over here for the finances in particular. We'll then grab the clarifiers. Can we have finance cards for Gemini, please? Finance cards for Gemini. Knight of Cups. That is a very good omen there. And the 7 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Ending on the Magician there. Let's grab the clarifiers. Clarifying the 5 of Wands for Gemini. Ace of Cups. Wow, we've got a few cups coming into your work and money reading here, Gemini. So there is a theme of fulfillment here. 8 of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Justice energy for you. I have got the King of Swords. Wow, okay. Definitely maybe truths revealed, you know, big communications to go down. Let's clarify the Moon for you. Ace of Wands. I knew it. I knew it when that 8 of Wands came out. And I've got the 9 of Pentacles or crystals at the bottom of this deck. Yeah, you are moving into a place of greater abundance, but you know, I can see there's been a little bit of struggle around that. So current position, you're showing up here with the 5 of Wands, Gemini, and the Ace of Cups. So I really feel that you're fighting for your fulfillment in your work at the moment. I mean, the Ace of Cups really is that big omen of fulfillment. In a career reading, for me, that's what it stands for, right? It stands for the fact that, you know, it's no longer enough for you to do a job, take home the paycheck. If you are giving up, you know, 30, 40 hours of your precious energy resources, you know, what you are really, you know, desiring and maybe almost demanding now with that Justice energy is, I want to be fulfilled as well. I want to be passionate about my work. You know, I really need passion and purpose, and that's what I was really feeling when the 8 of Wands came out. The 5 of Wands at the moment says that, hey, look, maybe there is some stress, not strength, cross between stress and strength, stress, tension, or struggle in your work situation at the moment, which is why this is calling, right? The Five of Wands can be different things. Generally, it's an energy of pettiness. You could be dealing with just petty people in the workplace, you know, the office politics, the gossipy colleagues. It all just seems a bit, you know, schoolyard kind of childlike, and I think there's a sense here that you've outgrown it. I always see with this particular card, you know, these are wands, which are, as I said before, our energy, our passion, our purpose, and our personal power. And these people are using them in unconstructive ways. They're engaging in silly battles. So it's like people around you are just, you know, littering their energy in unconstructive ways through those, you know, office politics or whatever it is, right? 5 is the number of conflict in the tarot. It could be your own inner conflict about what to do next, how to move on and excel beyond this situation, beyond this job. And number 5 is also the number of change. So it's like there needs to be a change here, and we have justice, you know, one of the big cards of karmic change in this reading. So that's what I'm seeing in the current situation. I think you're a bit over where you are. You are seeking a job that really fulfills you on a heart level, as well as, you know, getting the financial resources and everything else ticked off as well. So the blocks or challenges, 8 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, the 8 of Pentacles for me says that maybe you think it's just going to be hard work to carve out a new direction. It's known as the worker card. But the thing about this is that, yes, it probably is going to be hard work, but the person in the 8 of Pentacles is actually working happily, carving out their direction, their new future, their new passion project, whatever it is, one pentacle at a time. And the thing about it is, yes, you're going to have to put in a whole lot of energy, work and effort and blood, sweat and tears, but all of those rewards that you get back are for you. You know, you don't like just passing it over to your manager, passing the recognition over. It's all for you, and you have the opportunity to build your own abundance and be your master creator of your own abundance, Gemini, right? The 4 of Pentacles for me says, you know, you're kind of thinking, how would I make such a transition? I'm going to have to hold on to all the financial resources that I've got. That's what the 4 of Pentacles can be. It can be a little bit of a scarcity energy. And we have to be careful because, yes, you might have to be careful with your finances and obviously get a plan in place if you're wanting to make this transition. However, if we hold on too tightly or if we get into that scarcity mindset, then we can end up, you know, limiting our energetic flow of money as well. I'm a big believer in that. This is also a card of assessing your quality, you know, your own particular quality. So make sure that you really are believing in your innate gifts and talents, because the person in the 4 of Pentacles can sometimes keep themselves small, whereas the 8 of Pentacles is opposite. It's expansive. It's not only believing in your gifts, but it's actually using them to create your own abundance. So the blocks or challenges here could be believing in your innate gifts and talents, being prepared to put the hard work in to make this change, and, you know, building that financial resources buffer so that you're able to make it all happen. Advice from Spirit or Tarot, Justice and the King of Swords. Wow, I feel like this is kind of like the ignition switch for the change. 8 of Wands. It's what's going to make those wands fly. I mean, the Justice energy, guys, that is the energy that comes in when something's got to give, right? There needs to be a big change in order to call in what you're desiring. It's number 11 as well. There's a little bit of an element of this is the time. This is the time that my soul is calling me to purpose. So justice can be many different things, you know, it's from a change or modification just to saying, hey, I'm now going to bring my own justice to the situation and start making a plan to go out on my own or to change my situation. And it can also, right the way through to legal proceedings, like some of you might be contracted in and trying to get out of that situation. So you're getting out your contracts, you're seeking legal advice, that kind of thing. Ultimately, the change that you bring to this is about rebalancing the karmic scales, because there's a sense that you kind of feel that maybe you've learned all the lessons that you need to in the current situation, and now it's time for you to claim your victory, which I really feel is somehow working in your own way or being able to call the shots. Now, the King of Swords is an interesting energy. It is about seeing the big picture here, making sure that you have all the information, all the details. Read those contracts clearly if you're entering into or coming out of a contract. Can be obviously like the seeking legal advice, but it's about seeing the big picture with all the details and information so you can make a clear decision, a clear strategic decision on how to move forward here. And that decision that you make and how you go about it is what's going to ignite this Eight of Wands, this swift change. It's kind of like once all this falls into place, like the plan is in action and there's no stopping it. So the King of Swords is another card of, victory and power. King energy, you're really going to need to step into your, whether you're male or female, your healthy, balanced masculine, being very firm, being very direct, being very honest and open and truthful with that. You might need to have a key communication, which is the initiator for this. So it could be, going up to, your boss or manager, hey, I'm moving on. I am putting that plan in place, just letting you know, and this is my notice. And then boom, the change comes in. So that's what I'm really, really feeling with that. Now the outcome here, I love this, the Moon and the Ace of Wands. Couple of things here. The Moon says, again, coming back to that King of Swords, make sure you have all the information, because the Moon can be things happening in the half light or the shadows, through to slight betrayals and have a little bit of a deceptive illusionary energy. We've also got an illusionary energy with the Seven of Cups over here. So what I'm going to say is make sure that if you do have that conversation with your boss or manager about leaving, just be careful that if you're not leaving pretty soon, don't give away that power, because then they might let you go before you're ready, before you've got your pentacles lined up, and then you're going to end up in that Four of Pentacles energy, like in scarcity. So protect your own interests and have the right timing for that conversation. Like, you can have all the plan in place inside. You don't necessarily have to release that information until contractually with the Justice energy, you have to give your notice, right? Because you don't want to screw yourself over basically with that. So that's what I'm feeling with the Moon, because then, they are the one that could turn it on you. The Moon is also an energy though, beyond that meaning. It is the card of hidden blessings. So I feel like this is a hidden blessing that's leading you closer to your passion and purpose. Ace of Wands. Yeah, this really says to me that there is going to be that opportunity behind this for what truly lights you up in life. It is the potential for you to find that fulfillment in your work that you have been desiring, and why this whole situation played out in the first place. If this could be a new offer, this could be the new offer coming in that's really aligned with you, that is aligned with your gifts and talents, and you feel really passionate about. And with the aces, they are pure potential. Like, we need to put in a lot of inspired action. This is the energy in action though as well, in order to make them happen and grow and nurture them and expand them. With the Eight of Wands here, I think that if you have applied for another opportunity, you may get good news on that, with this Eight of Wands as well. This can be a communication that comes in over the airwaves, the phone, social media, email, that kind of thing. That could be the good news to move forward in a new direction, some kind of peace, whether it's you've got the job or, something's lined up, or, some kind of communication that moves you closer to this. Yeah, so beautiful energy here, Gemini. Now, in your money cards specifically, we've got the Knight of Cups and we've got the Seven of Cups. So what I'm going to say here is just don't be under any illusions of how much money you've got. Like, I think if you're going to make a career transition, we need clarity on the financial situation so that we don't end up in this, right? So making that clear plan for our investments. If you are thinking about making a new investment, just making sure you have all the information, and then it's not too good to be true, because the Seven of Cups for me is my hollow promises card, and the one that looks all shiny on the outside, but when we scratch the surface, there could be loopholes or fine print that kind of keep it that opportunity that's never going to to materialize. So just watch out for that, and watch out if, I guess, if somebody makes you an offer, hey, this great investment, it's going, or this great job, and it's going to give you everything that you want and desire and more. You know, just watch it, because it could be too good to be true. That's what I'm just saying here. But generally, the Knight of Cups is a really good omen. You know, I kind of think that it is probably linking back to this opportunity, that there will be new opportunity coming in that's going to fulfill you. Just make sure you check it all out. You've got all the information, and, you know, so that we're not just in any kind of fantasy or illusion about it, right? We really want clarity. And the King of Swords is the energy, Gemini, that will help you with that, because the King of Swords is all about big picture vision. It is about, you know, bringing the truth and clarity to override the moon energy. So yes, get all the details, see the big picture, but I really feel that you're gearing up, Gemini, for a career transition to bring you closer to both your fulfillment and your passion and purpose. How exciting. Gemini, apologies, I forgot your Angels of Abundance, so I'm just pulling these directly after I've filmed your outro and just cleared away the cards. So let's pull a few of these as promised to see what closing messages we have for you. I will then insert the outro in after this. Can we please have Angels of Abundance for Gemini? Successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns, Four of Pentacles, to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to you. Interesting. That could be, you know, the fact that you have the concern, the Seven of Cups, about turning it into reality, materializing, and that Knight of Cups could be somebody coming in with a financial offer. And whatever it is, it could be this passion project that we have seen showing up throughout your reading. That one there. Release resentments about money. This is the Four of Pentacles again, guys. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world. And this shift will help you attract and support golden opportunities. Absolutely, I'm feeling that really strongly for you. And last one, unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas come to fruition. And those ideas are your Ace of Cups and your Ace of Wands. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there and do hope you enjoyed this work and money reading for September. Keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It won't be everybody's job and career story this month. If you feel called to share, please do leave me a comment. I read each and every one, and I try to respond to as many as I can as well. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I will see you back here throughout the month for plenty more readings.